Hey everybody, thanks for joining me. Got another request. This one is through Signal, and it's or it's requested from Jennifer Upcott. Again, thanks Jennifer. This is another one of my favorite bands right now is Nightwish. So that's coming up, and the name of the tune is Storytime. It's from the WACKEN 2013 festival, I guess it was. But Jennifer wanted me to throw out some of these fun facts. So she says, here are some fun facts about Nightwish that you may find interesting. The keyboard player is the writer-composer of 98% of Nightwish's catalog. He is often called our metal Mozart, and as you delve deeper, you may even agree. His name is Tomas. Sorry guys, this one's going to be a minute here. It's Tuomas, maybe, and his last name is Holopainen. He was an exchange student during high school and lived with a family in Kansas for a year, where he discovered his love for metal music and decided to form a group way back then. Wow, interesting. He discovered Metallica and Guns N' Roses along with other metal bands and took those influences into his own compositions. Fun fact number 2, the bass player Marco Hietala already fronted a very successful group before Nightwish, but after a botched surgery on his voice box to remove a nodule, he had to learn to not just talk, but also to sing again. Wow, bless his heart. And he kicked its ass, so. You mentioned how global sharing the music becomes, so here's another tidbit. It's crazy that a Dutch singer joins a Finnish band, tours the U.S., and in Grand Rapids, Michigan, meets a Swedish drummer in another metal band, and they become life partners who now have two little girls. It says, so please read these stats, and I just did. So that was pretty awesome. So y'all don't need me to say any more than that. That kind of speaks for itself. So let's go right into it, y'all. So I'll see you right after the intro. Here we go.
I think it's time for a little story. It's definitely story time.
This must have been a hell of a concert.
It was the
Good God, man. Does this band even make a mistake ever? I mean, holy cow. I've watched AC/DC, top tier. I've watched The Warning, top tier. I've watched just several, the Hindley Street Country Club, top tier. And Nightwish, man, they come in and when they show up to own that stage. That lead singer, Floor, I think's her name, is just beautiful and just, tall and lanky and, so talented. The bass player, like Jennifer was saying, I've seen him, I've done a couple of Nightwishes and he's a vocalist too, man. This is just amazing just how much music they can put into a song, and it just seems like it belongs there. Like you wouldn't know that it was missing had you never heard this song before, but it just seems like once you hear it, that you're going to need all these talented individuals to pull this off, man. And they're doing it. They're pulling it off, and they're making it their little bitch. Let's get back to it. Unbelievable. Oh. I probably shouldn't have said that they came out there and made that stage their bitch, but I get carried away sometimes when you see somebody just so stinking talented. And the vocal range of this young lady, good God, incredible. I mean, she was even, to me, she was even sounding like she was singing opera, you know, about 3/4 of the way into that song. What a performance, man. And that was live, y'all. That wasn't in the studio where they could manufacture things or add things and take things away. That was stinking live. And, you know, I mean, I don't know why they're not more well known. And maybe they are. Just because Mike hadn't ever heard of them doesn't mean that, you know, everybody else in the world has heard of them, because there's a lot of people I hadn't heard of and have been, you know, just wonderfully surprised, I guess I could put it. But this group right here, and I've got several more to do that Jennifer has sent my way, so I am just super stoked to get to those two, because every single one of these that I've done of Nightwish has been phenomenal. The production that this band puts on is second to none, in my opinion. It's really good. I know I'm going on and on and on and on, but, you know, you got to give credit where credit's due sometimes. So sometimes when I listen to a wonderful band and just overly talented people and musicians, you got to acknowledge the fact that that's who they are, man. And I'm not taking away from anybody else. We're just talking about Nightwish right now, and they're just extremely awesome. So that's going to do it for me, y'all. Sorry that this one went into 12 minutes long, but till I see y'all again, I'll catch you down the road. Bye, y'all.